Alright guys, so I'm getting ready to put this tent all back together, and I realized that I've never really gone over my homemade hydroponic, well technically aeroponic tubs. So I figure I'd take a second just to show you guys how I basically spent $100 to make something that they were charging at the time $350 to $500 for. So basically what I did is I got I believe this is an 18-gallon Sterilite tub, and we cut out some holes in the bottom. And we put it inside of a 30-gallon. And so probably would have been better not to go clear. I went with clear so I could check out the water levels. The problem is for whatever, it lets in more light, so the algae grows a little bit faster. Basically, I mitigate that by covering these edges around it with aluminum foil, which actually reflects some of the light back up, so it helps to put some of the light back on the plants anyway. But if you go totally dark, completely opaque, it will help to mitigate that a bit. So anyway, yeah, so we got the 18-gallon tubs here, and we got the holes so that way when we fill up the water, it can flow in and out. And so this way I have the system set up is I got a standard 396 Eco pump, and we tapped it into 3/4 inch PVC, and basically I bored out, and we just got little nozzles here. And so there's basically a nozzle for each plant. This sits in here like so, and basically each one of these nozzles is responsible for hitting one plant. And so the way this happens is these guys, the plants will go in here. This is Hydrotin, so this is basically just meant to stabilize the plant, give it a base, and give it something for the roots to grow. And the roots basically just hang down in here, and again, each one of these nozzles is responsible for one specific plant. And the cool thing is, say one of the nozzles gets clogged up, it happens periodically, roots will get in there or something. Because it's so close to the top, the spray ends up shooting across, it hits the top and disperses everywhere. So if one of these nozzles goes out, the plant is still going to get plenty of water. Plus, once the roots are long enough, the water level is about this high. So once the roots are about 3 inches below this, no matter what, there's going to be a wicking effect. So, and the reason why I did this is most of the tubs that you will see like this are built where there's a reservoir on the bottom and then the plants sit up on top. So it's kind of a reservoir on top of a reservoir sort of situation. And what that is prone to is, first of all, if the pump dies, no water will go up on top. All the water will drain out of the top, and it will all be in the bottom, so the roots will dry out. Even if both pumps were to die here, provided the roots are long enough, which after about a week and a half they are, it will just wick all the water it actually needs. Now, you don't want that happening, right? Your plants are not going to get adequate nutrients, you're not going to get proper root growth, but your plants will not die. Now, on the opposite side of that, let's say you get too many roots in the top reservoir down in the drain clogs up. Well, now you get a flood in the upper tank. So what that will do is it will kill the plants. If too much of the roots are submerged, the plant will die. But not only that, because the water is not draining down, your pump will eventually pump all the water up top, and then your pump will run dry and the pump will blow up. So there's a huge amount of issues I have with that type of setup. So what did I do? I developed my own, and just so you know, each of these tubs, each of these is over 10 years old now. So that's how robust they are, and this is all put together, basic stuff. The pump you can order on Amazon. The nozzles, the specific nozzles I ordered on Amazon, you can find these at any plant shop or hydroponic shop. And the rest of this stuff is literally just Home Depot or any sort of home supply store. So these are my tubs. That's how they look. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my do-it-yourself aeroponic tubs. All right, guys, we got the tent all back together, all cleaned out, and yeah, got a couple more plants that are going to go right in the middle here. But you can see all the ladies are all set. You can tell some of these have been waiting for a new home for a while. So while these don't look the greatest now, believe me, in about a week or so, all of these are going to look absolutely stellar. So everything up, running, rocking and rolling, and yeah, the water just turned off, so good timing. So, all right, well, I'll give you guys an update in about a week or so. We'll check out how these little ladies are doing.